name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. And boy, do we have a surprise for you. My number one gun, the original, the one and only, my co-host for the day, the Big Skipper. What's up, homeboy?
What's happening, Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer? It's been a fucking minute, man.
Yes, it has, man. Well, it must be nice to be retired, going to all the stadiums. You know, we got to catch up. The fans are like, what the fuck? Where's he at?
Semi-retired, Steve. It's been beautiful. And listen, it's 100 fucking degrees in Las Vegas on October 3rd, and we're both sitting here in hoodies.
100%. Well, it's
Because
freezing in this office.
It's fucking, you don't want to see my hard nipples, so I had to put a fucking hoodie on.
I didn't know if I was in the hospital or fucking sitting here in the office.
Freezing in here, bro.
Fucking thing. Yeah, but anyway, man, it's so good to see you back in the chair. You know, you and I started this shit from the jump. 413 podcasts.
Wow. I was going to say, what? That's had to have been. We weren't even video then. We were just strictly
just
audio.
talking. Yeah.
Right? Wow, what was that, 7, 8 years ago?
We started on GoPros, and but first there was no audio, and then we got into audio. Bro, have you ever went back and listened to those? We were super raw. Those were really, really good.
Absolutely.
I love those. You know what I mean? And then you got too much money. You left me hanging, and we missed out on about a $50 million podcast deal. Give it up for the Big Skipper, guys, for not giving a fuck. Anyway.
Listen, before we get started, how the fucking beautiful babies, man. How's the family?
Well,
how old's fucking little D? 11,
he's 10,
12?
10. He's 10. He's turning 11 in 2 weeks. You're going to love this one. Mr. Baseball, 9 seasons of baseball. Kid's an all-star. Goes to the games. People are chanting his name. All the parents, when he's up to bat, just know we're getting a hit or some runs. He tells me we're getting ready to go to summer ball. Fuck you. I'm done playing baseball. I'm going to play soccer.
Soccer.
After 9 seasons of baseball, Summerlin South, he has clout. He wants to play soccer at 10 years old for the first time. So,
you got to
so now I'm sitting on the sideline every 3 days at a fucking soccer field.
With the soccer moms.
With the soccer moms. I feel depleted, but at the same time, you know how we roll with our family, man. Whatever he wants to do, I'm going to support him. Am I a little disappointed because of his talent in baseball? Yeah, but
You need me to talk to him?
Everybody has talked to him. The president of Summerlin South, all the coaches' sons called him the whole 9 yards. His answer is, fuck off.
Little D, what's up? Wasn't he pitching left-handed last time I talked to you?
Pure lefty, switch hitter,
you
power hitter.
You got to get him back
Power
out
hitter.
there. I mean, if you could throw fucking 95 left-handed, I mean, that's a guaranteed 20 mil.
Well, we have no fucking
Throw
doubt
a little
about
change up in there with it. That's all you need.
Yeah, but I guess to answer your question, he's getting older now. He's playing his video games. He's telling me to shut my fucking door and leave me alone. Playing my game, this, that,
You got to get on this fast.
Oh no, I've ripped the machine out. The one time I ripped it out so much, I actually broke everything and ended up having to buy a new one. So it really wasn't the smart thing to do.
I'm not surprised.
So when you go in there, you got to be firm and then gently unplug that motherfucker so it doesn't break, because you're going to eventually give it back.
So Sean, Peyton, Kelly, how's everybody?
Everybody's great, man.
Beautiful.
Just living that life, man. Like I said, I wouldn't trade the married family life at 50 years old for that single dad shit I was doing for nothing.
Well, you look fresh, brother. You're fucking
Well,
happy.
I'm a little red today. I got one of those laser treatments I tell everybody about, with Money Talks in full effects filming right now.
Nice. Another exciting thing happening.
Starting Monday.
Laser treatment? What the fuck is that?
It's called a IPL. It's an IPL. So they take this little laser and they just zap, 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 zap. It takes away those little, brown marks from the sun,
like this.
sunspot, shit like that, whatever.
Well, Skipper ain't getting no fucking laser treatments, okay?
Hey, listen,
the only laser I'm shooting is at the fucking bookie this week.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I'll be shooting fucking lasers like Star Wars.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Call me Darth Vader in this bitch, huh?
It's Red October, brother. It's the greatest fucking month of the year. It's my favorite month. Major League Baseball, fucking postseason in full swing. College football, what are we on, week 5 already, week 6?
It's insane.
What the fuck? They only play 12 weeks.
Well, what do you say we give these guys a fucking show, huh?
Hey, like Ray Davies and the King says, give the people what they want, Steven.
Let's give it, baby. Anyway, guys, today's October 3rd, podcast number 413. Today's podcast sponsored by the Money Team. You guys want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. You can go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number in, and we will get back with you with a free pick. Subscribe to the podcast on your YouTube. Yeah.
You don't do anything for free.
Action plays, not my personal
But you
plays.
turned into a fucking hooker since I've left?
Nah, man, you got to listen. There's
Free.
so many new sports bettors now. As you know, legalization of
Oh, it's
gambling,
everywhere.
dozens of states. A lot of beginners out there that need to be helped, man, before they hurt
Well,
themselves.
they don't need fucking free.
No. Free. You give them a little free game. You give them a little taste.
Taste.
Yeah, it's almost like, you know,
All right.
just put the tip, and then you slide the whole thing eventually. So
I got you.
Yeah, you got to give them a little taste of what the water tastes like.
You heard the man. For a taste, 877-220-6540.
We do read all your comments and on YouTube, and we appreciate all of your love and support. Want to give a shout out and thank the active military and retired U.S. veterans. Thank you for the support of our country. It's guys like yourself that allow me and Skip to be able to live our lives safe, freely, and stress out if this woman's going to become president or not, because it's
God.
definitely it is.
Let's not go there.
We're
We
not
could-
getting any political at all.
We could be here for 4 fucking hours.
100%.
You got World War III right around the
Right,
fucking
right.
corner.
Yeah, correct.
Forget about that.
But so let's get a woman in there.
It's family and kicking the bookie's ass. That's all we're on. That's all we're about.
Oh, that's all.
and
it is
yes,
this week. Period.
yes, from a military family back with God bless the troops.
No doubt about it. Let's get into a little quick college right off the bat, because obviously, Skip, I know we have a lot of MLB preview that I want to go over with you. You've been at about 20 stadiums since the last time that I saw you.
I've been everywhere.
I've
been everywhere, man.
Yes, he fucking has. That Johnny Cash, huh?
You know it.
See, I'm not that fucking old. I'm not that young. But college, UNLV made a statement last Saturday. You know, there's a lot of drama with UNLV. Didn't
Right.
want to pay the kid. Hey, after fast forwarding everything and putting 2 and 2 together, here's the exact real story. The dude was verbally promised $100,000, whatever the case was, right? The fact that he was demanding it and the way that he was going about it. Now, remember, we got this dude, all-American white boy from Holy Cross. He
Right.
set records, did his fucking thing, whatever. But what people didn't understand is Malik Williams was actually beating him and was better than him during the tryouts.
They said it was a tied who they were even
and they
gonna
were going
start.
neck
Yeah,
and
they're
neck.
pretty
So,
even, yeah.
so pretty much a political decision. They put the white boy in, whatever.
Put the
the
white
fuck
boy
he
from
ga-
Holy
gave
Cross
him his
in there,
chance. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. So now the guy's demanding his money, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when it came out that UNLV wasn't paying him $100,000, it wasn't like that at all.
That's fucking pocket change.
Correct. And I said that. It's pocket fucking change. And there's people that came out of the woodworks, just average, normal people in Vegas and casinos that were willing to pay the $100,000.
Why didn't you just take a bag over and settle it?
Exactly. Well,
You.
no, I'm going to tell you why. I was going to. That's what Marcus Banks said.
Aren't you a
Me and-
booster over there?
Me and Banks were going to handle it ourselves.
Yeah, you get plenty of fucking. Oh, great podcast last week with Banks.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marcus.
Shout out to Marcus Banks. So we realized that the team. Imagine if someone came up to you starting to punk you for your money early or something that you promised you'd give later. Hey, man, blah, blah, blah. He
Well,
said,
that wouldn't happen because I
"You're-
paid
you're-
my bills.
Well,
but,
you're bothering me, though, kid.
Yeah.
You're bothering me. Quit asking
Yeah,
me,
get
whatever.
the fuck off my
So
nuts.
give me my 100. They said, nah, we're good. We're going to go with Malik, which they already knew they had a better quarterback anyway.
Right.
So because of his little attitude and blah, 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 you go your senior year somewhere else. And listen, can you blame the kid? If I'm a senior in college, you have no chance of making it to pros. But you have a school that'll give you $300,000 for NIL.
Of course.
Yeah, you're going to redshirt and go play there next year
It's
and make
always-
your $300,000 because
Yeah.
that's going to be more than you're going to get making at Taco Bell or Ballet Park and whatever you're going to do after that. Or hopefully you got a college degree and you do
Oh
something.
yeah, I
with
mean
it.
it's always about your paper and taking care of your family. I mean he had to do what was right for him, but the whole thing was definitely fucked up.
It was fucked up. Yeah, it gave us attention we didn't need. If UNLV wanted to just not pay him and blah, 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 they should have just did it right off the bat. But it had nothing to do with
All
money.
over 100,000.
All
dude,
over
that's
100,000.
crazy. It's not like
Several people were willing to pay.
It's not like it was 800 grand or.
They didn't want him.
fucking
They,
100
they
grand.
didn't like his attitude. Get the fuck up out of here.
Okay, I get it.
Williams, let's get it. Williams is a better team. Watch out for UNLV. We're 4-0, and your girl is a
Ho.
goddamn.
So
right she is.
basically, they had their big home game at Allegiant, first conference game after that.
Yeah.
Didn't the running back leave too? Fucking follow his lead or some
He
shit?
was a 4-string running back, though.
All right, well,
he
fuck him and
meant
his
nothing,
fourth
but he
string,
tried
yeah.
to make a move, too. So I don't even want to get into it, but we went over it last week. This isn't going to be
And
the
they won.
first.
They won big, right?
Correct.
First conference game of the year here in Vegas.
They're 4-0.
Shout out to UNLV and Bryson Stott.
No doubt. Let's get right into baseball. I do have Mr. Baseball, the big skipper in the fucking house, guys. I just want to start off with some simple shit. World Series odds. Guys, playoffs, the money to be made in MLB playoffs, and the underdog value. I mean, look at Detroit on that sweep. Plus $1.30, plus $1.50. You're picking up 3 units. Huh?
Detroit, Kansas City, the Mets.
Let me go
the
over
first day, just all dogs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Padres won, but 3 out of 4 dogs.
Yeah.
The dogs are barking, man, in everything.
Every
NFL, college.
Hey, guys, you guys out there, you sports bettors that are betting the favorites and the overs, you're already bankrupt.
Oh.
You were probably gone 2 weeks ago. And if
Major League Baseball, unders, dogs.
Yeah, that's what I want to get into.
Bookies just cleaning the fuck up right now.
All right. Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it.
Unless you're working with Steve or me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the casinos have already released New Jersey, Florida, Nevada. The first month. I mean, the sports books are filthy rich right now.
Oh, for sure. I mean, how about the Circus Survivor fucking pool? Started with 14,000 people. All you got to do is pick a winner. That's not even against the spread. I think they're down to like 400 entries out of 14,000.
NFL's been
after 4 weeks.
NFL's been insane.
Whew.
Yankees favored to win the World Series. What's your opinion on that? How you feel about that?
Well, the Yankees, my friend.
Bullpen garbage.
Well, the offense obviously is fucking solid as fuck. The Yankees are, I think, they're dominant right now. They're the best team in the American League. I mean, I think they're going to go to a World Series. I have a huge future bet, by the way, on the Cleveland Indians and the Phillies to meet up in the World Series. 125-1, Stevens. Yeah, I make a big bag.
Well, your futures are a minimum of 10 G's. You're talking about 6, 7, what, 7 feet?
You're talking about a guy that's had the Nationals when they won the World Series. I had the fucking Rangers at 30-1 last year.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a big future wager on Cleveland and Philly meeting in the World Series that I got back in May. And doesn't matter which which way it goes, who wins, as long as they meet up.
Meet up, yeah.
It's a 6-figure bag, and
and you want it.
I'm extremely excited. Oh, I'm going to get it. Okay. And I have a little insurance on San Diego and the Yankees is my backup plan. But yeah, let's go. As far as the Yankees go, they finished the season the last 2 weeks really just playing 50-50.
Yeah.
Ball. They've been sitting around. Rizzo got fucked up. He got, he's out.
Their bullpen don't scare you?
No, not really.
Not really. You know how much money I've lost personally? It has to be like maybe near $1 million from their bullpen giving up runs at the end of the game.
Well, that's not
throughout
good.
the season.
Well, that's not good. The thing, what have I always said about sports? If you're going to win championships, rule number 1, you have to be able to win on the road.
100%.
I don't care what sport it is.
Yeah.
If you can't win on the road, it's going to be extremely difficult to win a championship. Okay,
yeah, no doubt.
The Yankees are 50 and 31 on the road, 19 games over 500. Here's another thing: they're 55 and 38 against teams that are over 500. So the amazing thing about the Yankees is they seem to lose to fucking weak teams throughout the course of the season.
Yeah.
But when they're playing competition, good teams that are over 500, they're 55 and 38, so over 500 teams. So, and that's the best record of any playoff team versus teams that are over 500. So they're 19 games over on the road, and they're 17 games over against 500 teams. That's a formula for success. They got the offense.
Now, from a bettor's perspective, the totals, yes, make sense. But when you talk about being over, when you add the favorite, the juice that they give you on the Yankees,
right.
It's not that much. But over under all fucking day long.
Yeah, my thing with the Kansas City Yankees series coming up, I would want to look for the Yankees at home, maybe on the run line -1.5 for your value.
Yeah.
I think that's where the value is in that series. Okay?
Absolutely.
I don't want to give too much away because you got to call in to find out exactly.
No, of course.
Exactly where the money is. But we're doing a podcast, and I think Kansas City Yankees series, you want to try to find a spot or two when the Yankees are at home on the run line. Give me a call, and I'll tell you exactly when to do it.
Yeah, we don't bet $2 games. We actually get value. We're looking for money.
Absolutely. No, I'm not laying $270.
No, ever on anything. Phillies have one of the best rotations in all of Major League Baseball. Your team, your squad that you followed the entire year, been at pretty much every fucking game.
Let's fucking
traveling
go.
the world with them, including Zach Wheeler in the Philly, has the fifth best. That must have been some good weed. Fifth best offense in the fucking league. Do you like the fighting Phillies' chance of winning it all there, Skipper?
Well, of course I do. I mean, I just told you. I mean, I'm the biggest Phillies fan on the planet. I go to spring training with them. I mean, I travel the country with them. And I just told you about my future bet with Philly
All
and
right,
Cleveland.
so let's break Philly down. Now, guys, understand this. You hear what the fucking guy just said? He's traveled with them the entire year. It's no secret. You
The
see him
coaches
out there
know me,
with
the
the
players know
umpires.
me.
The coaches know him. Everybody. He's out there. Skip is a real scouter. He's out there seeing what's really going on in person. Big difference between what you see on a game sheet, stats and statistics, and actually mingling with the squads and seeing what's going on.
I know this team inside and out. Shout out to my wife who travels with me.
Absolutely.
She is known as the sign lady.
Oh, is she?
She has a
Oh, yeah, you're all over TV.
She has she has a fucking sign for every damn player, the fucking managers, the coaches. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Lynn. So
shout out to Lynn and right side out there.
So Wheeler, just absolutely fucking dominant. There's not much to say about him. He just gets robbed every year from the side. They gave it to Burns from Milwaukee last year, the year before. This year, they'll probably give it to Chris Sale. He just gets robbed every year for the side.
So, look, let's say we're doing a presidential debate. Tell the fans why Phillies are going to win everything.
Well, the Phillies really, in my opinion, only have one weakness. It's plate discipline. They just strike out way too much. They have an incredible lineup. And I'm not just saying this because I'm biased and I'm a big Phillies fan. They do have the best lineup in baseball.
Yeah.
Okay? There's no doubt about it. And they're going to come in with a three-man rotation. At least this is what I would do if I was Rob Thompson. I would pitch Wheeler game one at home, obviously. I would pitch Christian Sanchez. So if you don't know him and you don't follow baseball, absolute left-handed young stud.
Yeah.
People won't know this for sure. Christopher Sanchez has the best ERA at home of any pitcher in the major leagues. So you would think that Nola would start game two. Not going to happen. At least it shouldn't, okay? Wheeler will pitch game one in Philly at the bank. Sanchez, with his number one ERA at home in the majors, will pitch game two. And then that'll set up Nola for game three on the road, whether they face the Brewers or whether they face the Mets, whoever wins that third game tonight. And that 1-2-3 punch, it's going to knock you out. I mean, it's going to be like fucking Floyd, just fucking see you later. You're on the mat. Good night. They're healthy. They're focused. They're locked in. Again,
you hear this, guys? This is real-time shit.
It's just...
So they're healthy as fuck right now.
Yeah, it's just simple plate discipline. The only thing that scares me about Philly is they're only one game over 500 on the road, and that does scare me.
So they need the home wins every home game.
They got the best home record in baseball, and when Sanchez pitches game two on Sunday, he's got the best starting ERA of any pitcher in the major leagues. So you got the best home team in baseball, and the number one starting pitcher in the major leagues ERA at home. So look out for Sunday when you're betting the NFL and watching football, eating chicken wings and getting hot sauce all over your shirt. Okay? There's going to be a baseball game laying out there that you might want to take a look at. Maybe Philly on the run line at home on Sunday. Pay attention, people. Give me a call. I'll tell you exactly what to do.
Exactly. On the road, the young and the hungry Detroit Tigers scored 4 runs in the 8th inning and completed the sweep over the Houston Astros 5-2. I'm glad to see Houston out. Can't stand them. Don't even like watching their
Fuck
fucking
Houston.
team. It was Detroit's first postseason victory since the 2013 divisional series over Oakland. Here's the stat in that game. Tigers were 10 games back of first place on August 1st. Now you got Detroit at Cleveland. What do you feel about this one, Skipper?
I love the fact that Detroit, first of all, shout out to Poppy. Congratulations on those Detroit Tigers.
Absolutely.
What a run.
City, baby.
Wow, they were 11 games out of the wild card in August. 11 games.
Haven't they won like 15 out of 17 games?
Something like that.
It's just fucking insane.
Simply amazing. Now, there is some holes with Detroit. There's a lot of holes.
That's what I want to hear.
More than Swiss cheese. Detroit is 47-50 this year against teams that are over 500.
Oh,
now, all the teams in the playoffs obviously are over 500 or they wouldn't be there.
Correct.
So against good teams, they're 3 games under. They're 47-50 when they play teams that are over 500. They're 5 games over on the road for the season, which is good. And they have the exact same record at home, 5 games over 500 at home. Now, the one thing I don't like about Detroit, manager A.J. Hinch, okay? He was the manager for the Astros, if we recall, during the fucking cheating scandal,
100%.
banging on the fucking drums.
Knew about everything.
So they slap him on the fucking wrist, and what's his reward? He just gets a new team. He goes to Detroit, pulls off an amazing last 45 days of the season, makes the wild card, okay? And then he goes to Houston and beats Houston, his old team, the team that he got fucking booted from cheating. Okay?
Superstar status.
Yeah, well, fuck you and AJ cheating, AJ Hench and his cheating. You know, it just goes to show, you cheat, you win championships, you get to the playoffs. Just ask Brady.
Yeah, no shit. So they got, well, obviously the books feel the same way as you because they got it at minus $1.50 Cleveland in game one. Who do you like in that series?
Oh, Cleveland all the way. I mean, you know where my money is. Listen, I'm so happy Detroit beat Houston.
Yeah.
Because now Cleveland plays Detroit, obviously.
Correct.
And we got a much better chance.
That's what Ethan was saying. Same thing with the Yankees. You just took a team out a few people didn't want to see.
Looks like Cleveland and the Yankees in the American League Championship, which is exactly the way I had it figured.
Yeah.
Because I got Philly and Cleveland, and then I got San Diego and the Yankees.
Yeah.
So, you know, Detroit just doesn't have enough offense, Steve. They just don't have enough offense to hang with Cleveland.
Yeah.
I mean, Cleveland doesn't have a great offense, but they do have great pitching, and they have the #1 bullpen in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Cleveland in 4.
I love it. Mets lost game 2 in Milwaukee to the Brewers. Game 3, winner takes all, which is tonight.
Yeah.
Winner travels to your boys out there in Philly to take on the Phillies on Saturday.
Now, I'm on the fence about who I want here, whether I want the Phillies to face the Mets or whether I want them to face the Brewers. I'm really on the fence there. I don't want to.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to see Reese Hoskins, our old first baseman, product of the
Don't you guys
Philadelphia.
kind of own fucking Mets this year?
We own everybody, Steve.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of like you with the books. I mean, we own fucking everything.
So there
and
you go.
everybody.
So, I mean, Philly's just sitting at home ready to play on Saturday. What are they doing right now? They focused? They at home? They just chilling? What?
Let's fucking hope so. We had a simulated game yesterday, I believe it was.
Uh-huh.
Let's hope they're focused. I believe they are. They're pissed off. Phillies are pissed off about what happened last year with the Diamondbacks missing the the World Series, losing the National League Championship to Arizona, which was an absolute fucking disgrace. But Milwaukee and the Mets, Milwaukee's solid. They're hungry. They steal a lot of bases. They play fundamental baseball.
Yeah, they do.
I think their starting pitching is
It's not the best in the
weak.
playoffs for sure.
The Mets pitching has been phenomenal down the stretch. What a run they made, just like Detroit, to even get in. The Mets have better starting pitching, which is why I kind of want to face Milwaukee. I just think the Mets pitching is better, period. Mets make a lot of errors. I think they're like 5th in the league in fucking errors. So those teams are so even. I just think the Mets have better starting pitching.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I'm rooting for the Brewers probably to win tonight.
Well, let's get it in. We're going to get over some Super Bowl odds. Now, you want to go over anything else in baseball or no?
Not really, unless you have any questions. I mean, Kansas City at the Yankees, we pretty much talked about what's going on there. Kansas City with no offense.
Oh, I know what I wanted to say.
Their pitching's been dominant.
What team? What team do you feel had the talent that was the most disappointing this season? Now, I'm not talking about the White
Baltimore.
Sox. Okay, hold on, I love that.
Baltimore.
Not White Sox, not Rockies. You said Baltimore.
Baltimore, complete fucking letdown.
I got another one.
Swept again in the first round, 2 years in a row. Manager Hyde, hey, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, I'd have fired his fucking ass last night.
Got another one. Atlanta Braves.
Well, Atlanta had a lot of injuries, okay? And they fought hard to make the postseason. When you lose Acuna, the best player in the National League, fucking right out of the gate, they lost Acuna, Steve.
Beginning of the year, they were on fire. I was getting paid.
Well, they lost fucking Strider, their ace, okay? And then, with 2 months to go in the season, they lose their third baseman.
You hear all that talent you're talking about? That's why I'm saying very disappointing season.
They lost Austin Riley, but you can't account for injuries, man. They had the injury bug. When you lose the best player in the National League in the beginning of the season, you're fucked right out of the gate.
No doubt.
And then you lose your fucking ace, your starting pitcher, possible Cy Young winner Strider. So your best fucking player, everyday player's out. Your fucking ace gets hurt.
Yeah, you're done.
And then you lose your fucking third baseman. I mean, the fact that they made their run and made the wild card was impressive after all those injuries. Speaking of injuries, I mean, the Milwaukee's Brewers did everything they did this year without Christian Yelich.
Yeah, I know. A superstar.
Listen, you don't have to pay these guys so much fucking money, okay? You can win without paying these guys so much money. You see these superstars that are injured, and their teams still make the postseason.
Well, haven't you seen the movie Moneyball?
Of course. You know, Hader, the reliever that left fucking Milwaukee. Josh Hader. Yeah, well, he left Milwaukee. He's in Houston now.
Yeah.
Josh Hader makes $19 million a year. The entire fucking Detroit roster makes $18.8 million. Okay?
That's ridiculous.
You don't have to pay these guys $30 million a fucking year to win games, guys. You GMs are fucked.
No doubt. What do you think, Oakland? I mean, obviously, you know, it's going to be the Vegas Athletics or whatever the case is. They didn't have too bad of a fucking season. You think they can be okay when we get them here?
Scrappy. I think they're going to just keep improving. They got a manager that has a lot of fucking heart, a lot of passion.
Coming to Vegas can land you a couple All-Stars.
Yeah, listen, I think Oakland is definitely on the uptick. No disrespect to the people up there in the Bay, but the best thing ever happened to get the fuck out of there. Worst goddamn baseball stadium in the country.
I got one more question for you. When the Vegas Athletics are here, would Bryce Harper ever leave Philly to come here and play for his hometown?
No, he's locked in, man. They got him locked in until he's like fucking 39. Yeah, no, he's a Philly for life, brother.
But he's also a Las Vegas for life.
Absolutely.
He reps his city.
Yeah, he's not coming.
Let's get right into it. Listen, I just want to give you. I want to do a little bit of football. I want your angle on the Eagles. Then we're going to give these people some golden nuggets. After all, that's what they watch the show for. They're looking to get paid.
Absolutely. Let's wrap up the baseball segment by saying this. 877-220-6540. That's still the number here, Steven. Fucking 20
baby.
years, right?
Hell yeah.
877-220-6540. Call into the office. I'll get you my Major League Baseball play of the weekend. My best bet in the weekend, $99, and I'll throw in my best bet in the NFL on Sunday. Okay?
So 2 plays for $99.
That's it. 877-220-6540. I haven't been here in a couple of years. Me and Steve back fucking hugging and fucking loving life. Special appearance. Give me a fucking call. We'll make some money. Not taking anything away from Steve's games, obviously. But give me a call. Get my best bet in Major League Baseball at $99. And I'll throw in my best bet in the NFL as a bonus. Give me a call.
You
Pick up the phone and call right now.
You can actually also go to the website, go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, go to promotional payment, put in the $99, and then they put in the notes, Skip's promotion. Real fucking simple.
There you go.
But anyway, guys, well, you know I couldn't do Money Talks New Era without the big Skipper. You know what I mean? The Kingpin is back, baby. We're about to tear these fuckers' heads off even more than we have.
Filming Tuesday?
Tuesday, baby.
Oh,
Filming Tuesday. Be ready. You going to be ready?
Oh.
Anyway, guys, the Big Skipper, everybody wants to know your breakdown on your favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are 2-2, and Philly has a bye this week, which they should because they looked fucking embarrassing last week.
Oh, the thing about fucking the Eagles,
Tampa Bay just beat them down.
That game was kind of a.
I didn't mean to hit your ego. What do you think about the Eagles, Skip? What was happening?
That game was kind of. You could see the writing on the wall.
I
with
do.
the Eagles going down to Tampa Bay after Tampa Bay just lost to the Redskins. The Redskins just lost to Denver the week before. They were like one of the top pick in every fucking contest in Vegas. Everybody was on Tampa last
That's
fucking
what killed
week.
exactly.
And Denver came in and just whooped their ass. Listen, it's the NFL, man. It's any given Sunday. And
WWE, baby.
I'm surprised I'm even sitting on this chair because my fucking asshole is still fucking bleeding. And it's not from that fucking...
It ain't from a Diddy party?
No, it's not from a fucking whiteout over at Diddy's place. And fuck that motherfucker, by the way. Listen, my asshole is still bleeding from that Tennessee-Miami Monday night fucking under.
Oh, my God.
I had a big play on that fucking under.
The whole world did.
Oh, my God. What they
19
did,
seconds? How, 19
30
seconds?
Steve, they're up by 10 on the 2-yard line, and they called a fucking timeout. They let the play clock run all the way down. They call a timeout.
You ain't got to tell me.
The fucking coach is over here like this with the shit up in front of his face because he's laughing his fucking ass off while Angelo's in the fucking headset from fucking Vegas telling him take a knee or kick the field goal or score. You know, it all came down to whether they needed the over or under.
100%.
Listen, everybody
And you don't think
that.
NFL scripted? Guys, this shit is real.
Everybody saw it. It was fucking disgusting.
NFL's a fucking joke.
It was an absolute fucking disgrace what they did. Anybody with any kind of fucking pride, any kind of class would have just snapped the ball, taken a knee. The fucking game was over. The under would have fucking cashed. And I know I would have been fucking happy. But they bent me fucking over. And my ass is still sore from it. And it was fucking just disgusting.
I tell people
I'm
that.
still pissed off about it. It was a disgrace. Steve, the fucking announcers were talking about it.
Correct. Yeah,
they
but
were laughing about it. They
it's
said,
no doubt
this is going to affect thousands of people.
out in Las Vegas and everywhere else. Yeah, laughing about it.
They literally
like it's a
fucking
joke.
laugh in your face now.
Yeah.
You want to laugh in your bookie's face this weekend? You want to fucking laugh at them? Are you tired of getting fucking laughed at? Are you tired of taking it up the ass with this fucking NFL bullshit? Call Steve, 877-220-6540. Stop the damn guessing and get paid.
Motherfucking right. Underdog value. The big golden nugget that we gave out in week 2, again last week, was 3-1 against the spread in week 4. And now underdogs of 6 or more points are 15-2 against the spread this season.
Unbelievable. I know they were 12-1. I saw your podcast last week.
Unfucking
12-1. Man, you're golden nuggets. It's just podcast after podcast, year after year. Golden nuggets.
Nobody wins. No one gives out more winners than we do for free.
Nobody gives out more winners for free on a podcast than this fucking guy. Golden nuggets get you golden paid.
Baker Mayfield has led the Tampa Bay Bucks to a 3-1 record, and the Bucks are in first place. Mayfield said when Tom Brady was in Tampa Bay, the players were more high-strung, and it was stressful to be around.
I saw that.
Well, you don't ever put the Kingpin's name in your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Because Tom Brady was so dialed. I mean, everyone was stressed out trying to be on his level, which you should be.
Did you hear his response?
What now? What'd he say?
He said, well, it's a little stressful trying to win Super Bowls.
No fucking doubt.
If you want a fucking party, go to a birthday party, right? That was
go to Disneyland.
He said go to Disneyland.
If I want to, I go to Disneyland with my kids if I want to have fun.
Yeah.
When I'm on the football field, I'm looking to get the fucking
I'm trying to win rings.
I'm winning rings.
You dumb bitch.
Oh, my God. Heart of a champ. I love that motherfucker, boy.
I fucking hate Brady. You know that?
I know you do.
You know that?
He is a fucking
Deflate gate, spy gate.
Oh, how do you like him as an announcer?
I think he fucking blows. I think he's trying to be Romo.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I think he's trying to be Tony Romo. And Tony Romo's the best football announcer out there, period.
Yeah, he's not
For
bad.
my money.
Yeah.
I didn't like him as a player or a quarterback. Hate the Cowboys being an Eagles fan. But from an announcing standpoint, Tony Romo's the best in the business.
Yeah. 100%.
I love listening to him. Brady, eat a dick.
Yeah, no doubt. Jets at Vikings. Vikings minus 2.5 with the line at 40.5. This is an international game in London. Now,
Another game out of the country?
Yeah, another game. Vikings are 4-0 straight up and against the spread. Vikings are 4-0 against the spread in the first half. Now, yeah, me and you might have not have discussed this. You know how much money they get for that? NFL brings in stupid money with these out of the country fucking games.
Hey, listen, you know my theory. Everything's a fucking scam,
and
it's always about the money.
Here's the golden nugget. Favorites 35-10 straight up and 30-15 against the spread in international games.
Wow.
International games, they're 35-10 straight up.
67% winner. You hear that? You hear that, players?
And 30-15, 66% against the spread.
Right,
That's like when you're betting. Yeah, you're winning twice what you lose.
So you bet the favorite in international games, and your cash is 2 out of 3 tickets.
Correct. Raiders at Denver minus 2.5. The total's very low on this one, 35.5.
Can we go back and talk about the Vikings real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. I love the Vikings, by the way.
I made a large wager last week at halftime of the Vikings-Green Bay game. When I saw what they were doing to fucking Green Bay, I said, this team's winning the division. They're going to get a first-round bye in the NFC. I checked the odds. I got 15-1 to win the Super Bowl. Dropped the bag on that, okay? That's value, my friend.
Yeah,
You're getting a first round. You're going to get hedge value there.
Yeah, no
okay?
doubt. Oh, absolutely.
At 15-1, fucking phenomenal value. Right side told me I was fucking crazy. And for those of you who don't know, right side is my son, who is now 24.
Yeah, grown-ass man.
Supervisor for the United States Postal Service.
Superstar.
Okay? Shout out right side. So, dropped a little piece on Minnesota at 15-1. My preseason, I always make my Super Bowl projection, before the season.
I got it as Baltimore, right?
No, I got the Bills and the Eagles in the Super Bowl was my projection. But these fucking Vikings are scary. And at 15-1,
that Eagles projection's haunting you a little bit.
Fuck the Eagles. Yeah, at 15-1, Nick Sirianni's got to go. By the way, that guy is fucking. He's worse than Riverboat or fucking Ron. His decision making is absolutely fucking horrible.
Well,
sorry, go ahead.
No sense of beating them down too much. Raiders at Denver. Denver 2.5, like you said, coming off a nice win with a total at 36.5. You think this is going to be labeled as the most boring game of the weekend?
I have a large financial stake in that game, my friend.
Do you?
That's my biggest bet of the weekend in football. So I'm going to take a pass here on the podcast when it comes to that game. Again, give us a call if you
All
want.
I got to do is call 877-220-6540. We'll get you on the game, get you on the winning track, and get you where you need to be, man. It's week 5. It's week 6. Haven't you learned now that these guys on the internet claiming to be world-class handicappers ain't shit? 9 out of 10 of them are nothing but horrible sports bettors selling you their shit picks. A real sports consultant, Skip, is actually a consultant. We consult with the client, work with them on a one-on-one basis.
Help you with money management.
Tell them what to do,
Right.
tell them what to bet, how much to bet, money management, discipline, build a rapport with somebody. That's what a real sports consultant does.
I spent 15 minutes talking a fucking guy out of betting 3-team fucking parlays yesterday. Guy makes $16,000 last weekend with us.
Oh, so he's firing parlays
Yeah, he's
constantly,
fucking-
unless you control him. That's what you need.
He's all
it for.
over the
You
fucking
need
board.
discipline.
He's telling me, listen, I got my big game. Just give me your 2 best games, Skip, and I'm going to parlay this motherfucker 3-team, motherfucker. I said, how much of the 16 grand you got fucking left from last week's envelope?
2,800.
Well, I really didn't get 16,000. I ended up getting 11,400. 11,400. Where's the other fucking 4,600? Right? I played a couple fucking in-game bets, couple halftime.
So he's an all-out degenerate. He needs your help more than ever.
Half of my fucking job is consulting, like Steve said. We don't just give you the play and hang up the phone.
Correct.
We got to walk you through this. You got to take you by the hand and fucking step by step by step.
You don't get that from an email or a text.
Exactly. Great.
Plain and fucking simple.
That's that simple.
You guys out there are in full degenerate mode with no discipline, no money management, no nothing. That's what a sports consultant job is. They talk to you every day. If you're a degenerate, that's why we talk to people every day, to build a relationship with somebody so they'll actually listen to what they say. Because if you call us...
That's what you're paying for. Obviously, you're paying for the pick, but you need professional advice.
Right,
You need
but-
somebody to keep you in fucking check.
Correct.
Okay?
But if they call us and do it their way, they're going to get their results.
Yeah.
They call us and do it our way, they're going to get our results, which is world class. So
When
you're
you're going-
absolutely right. You made a fucking beautiful point. That's 50% of the people that call in that we talk to with that same situation.
It's 100%.
Right there. Half of our job is talking to the guy, telling him how he's doing everything wrong,
Right.
getting him to get a sense of, to get a grip on how to make money betting sports.
Yeah.
And it sure as fuck ain't running sloppy like they're doing.
You go to the doctor, they don't just give you the fucking medicine and kick you out the door and whack your insurance card. They fucking tell you how many to take, when to take them, take
Yeah,
it with
pain-
food, take
pain
it not
management.
with food. Yeah, listen, you have to be consulted. You're not going to get that when you go on a fucking website and put your credit card in for $50 and get the fucking a play, and then they send your play to your email.
I don't even think any company out there, you can go to the website unless they have a third-party merchant. Guys, that's another thing. If you can't go to somebody's website and use their merchant account connected to their company, not a third-party link, 99.9% that company doesn't have a business license.
Yeah.
They're not a real fucking company.
Something's going on.
Because if you're not a real company, you can't get a merchant account with Visa and MasterCard.
Right.
Not in 2024.
Right.
They want to know your blood type, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So that's another thing to
dick
be
size.
looked out for. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The whole fucking 9 yards. But anyway,
So anyway,
guys,
bottom line is you're
we're-
not getting
sports
consulted.
consultants.
Yeah, you're not getting consulted when you go out and buy a $20 game on somebody's fucking website.
No.
And then they send the pick to your email and leave you hanging.
Yeah, I mean,
They don't tell you fucking why. They don't tell you how. They don't take you by the hand, help you manage your money, back you down off of fucking 5-teamers.
I mean, and they're calling in and signing up with these guys that are making videos where they're walking through the casino every 10 seconds. They're at the mall. They're constantly filming. These guys are filming 15 videos a day, telling you how much money they're making. None of them can show a client that's actually made money. They can't even show you a ticket, let alone anything else. But let's be real here. If a guy has time to film videos in a sports book all day, he sure as fuck ain't got no clients.
Right. Absolutely. There's only so much time in a day, and if you're working with 60 fucking
And is your office the sports book? Are you going to one of the little things over there on your phone and working?
sitting there with your fucking burn
the fuck
phone.
out of here, bro.
Yeah.
That's not some little kid baby shit, man. Obviously, guys, people ain't stupid. If you're filming videos all day doing nothing in your book, or you're clowning around like prank calling people on a Saturday, number one, you have no clients. Number two, you're full of shit. And number three, all you do is ruin the game, man.
That's it.
A true sports consultant's job is to make their company and the client money. It's not about how much money I got. It's how much money we're making the fucking clients.
Everybody gets paid. You're not getting paid. We're not getting paid. It's that fucking simple. This isn't rocket science.
No.
Okay? It's real simple. This guy's got the best information on the planet, plenty of money behind him, connected like fucking nobody in the business.
And respect.
I mean, if you don't know that by now, fucking mad respect, but mad results. That's the bottom line.
Period. Bills -1 at the Texans. I got a major play on this game. Total 47.5. What do you, Houston? 0-3-1. I thought Houston would come out a little bit better and be a little stronger than they have been. Here's a nugget. In his career, Josh,
Against the spread, 0-3-1.
Yeah,
They haven't-
0-3-1 against
yeah.
the spread.
The Texans, really good team, okay? Really good team. Big game for them at home against the Bills this week. They haven't covered a game yet this year.
Yeah, and you got Bills -1 on the road. Brings me to my golden nugget. Josh Allen's just 16 and 17 straight up when playing against conference teams that made the playoffs the previous year. So,
So
he's
there it
under
is.
500.
It's the same thing I was just talking about. in
Everybody
baseball.
pounds the Bills, and it's Houston.
How are you against teams that are over 500? Okay, so apparently, Josh Allen is winning a lot of games against weak teams, but when he's playing teams in the conference that made the playoffs last year, good teams, 16 and 17. He's under 500 straight up. That's not even against the spread.
That's what I'm saying.
That's straight up.
Yeah, correct. And then you got Monday Night Football, Saints at the Chiefs. This is obviously
That's a game.
This is actually the game of the week. Chiefs -43, or -5.5. The total on that is 43.5. Kansas City 3-1 against the spread.
Thanks to the refs.
Yeah, thanks to the refs. Here's the golden nugget. Since 2015, the Chiefs are 56 and 36 to the under at home.
Now, you would think that would be completely opposite.
Yeah, you would.
Everybody's taking fucking Mahomes and the Chiefs overs at Arrowhead.
Yeah, you
And-
take the Chiefs in the over in this one, you're not winning them both.
No, and you're taking you're definitely taking it up the shooter there.
No doubt.
So 20 games over 500
Yeah.
at home, 20 games over 500 to the under at Arrowhead are the Chiefs. That's a big number, and that's a 92-game sample size.
Yeah, it is.
That's not a small sample.
No, that's a chunk.
Okay,
That's,
yeah,
you swallowed the whole thing. Actually, that's pretty much. Here's a golden nugget.
That's deep throated right
Yeah,
there.
no
bro.
fucking doubt about it. Let's deep throat your bookie this weekend. You know what I mean? Fuck that motherfucker. Here's a golden nugget. Derek Carr, our boy that got disrespected out here in Vegas.
Yeah.
0-5 against the spread in his last 5 primetime games.
Well, he wears too much eyeliner.
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Just too much eyeliner, Derek. I mean, cut back. I mean,
you don't like you didn't like his eyeliner, Veronica?
Veronica, he's got black shit. Fuck.
He's
Beautiful
just got
lashes.
Come on, Skip. You ain't up on your game. He's just got nice lashes, she said. You know what I mean?
I just
Does he
noticed-
get his lashes done like you do, Veronica, or no? Oh, you don't do your run, or like girls do, not you. Oh, you don't do your lashes? Oh, well, you got some
Those are
pretty
her-
eyelashes,
those are
man.
her lashes.
You don't know anymore because 9 out of 10 girls have fake eyelashes. You know what I mean?
Well, they got fucking fake everything.
Every fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Everything.
You know, it drives me nuts. The most beautiful women in the world fucking getting fucking face jobs and shit.
You mean it turning into the animal look?
Yeah, all of a sudden you look like a fucking alien.
Yeah,
I mean,
correct.
you were beautiful.
No,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
100 fucking
I don't get
%.
it. But Derek Carr, too much fucking eyeliner. But
All right.
0-5 against the spread, his last 5 primetime games.
Unfucking believable.
So a primetime game, for those that don't know, is an isolated game, like a Monday night, Thursday night,
Correct.
a Sunday night game.
Correct.
It's a standalone, isolated primetime game.
He's 0-5 against the spread.
0-5 against the spread, last 5 primetime games for Derek Carr.
College football.
Well, some of those, I mean, there might have been 2 or 3 of those with the Raiders.
Yeah, 100%.
Different team. Okay. when you read these stats, I mean, you got to do a little. You got to look into it a little bit.
Oh, 100
I mean,
fucking percent.
He's not 0-5 with that Saints team that he has right now.
No,
in
he sure
prime
isn't.
time.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
so be careful.
Yeah, college football guys. And by the way, week 6. Can you fucking believe it?
They only play 12 regular weeks.
Guys, we're
It's
halfway.
over after Thanksgiving.
That's what I mean.
Then you got to wait a week and the bowl games start.
Well, in
what are you
honor-
waiting for?
Who knows? Exactly. In honor of the big skipper's return, and for the first time this season, let's do a little who's hot and who's not against the
Oh,
spread.
I thought you had a
You know
stripper
what I mean?
or
I wanna
something.
leave it out. We would get to a stripper.
You had me all fired up.
Well, I got a prostitution story for you. I mean, if it's going to get you your fix, here we go.
My little-
Current event. Here's a resident in San Francisco. Are tired of prostitution, they say in San Francisco. They're filing a lawsuit against the city. Here's the question. Do you think Las Vegas residents will ever file a small lawsuit in the city? And how can cities deal with prostitution in a smarter way?
You might file a fucking lawsuit to get more strippers.
That's what I was thinking. Out here in Las Vegas, they're going
More whores.
you're going to get complaints that there's not enough.
There's not enough fucking
Listen, came to
prostitutes.
town with a couple of my friends on Saturday. We was looking for 7, 8 bitches. We only found 2.
Right. You're out with the boys. You got a fucking party bus. I mean, you need at least 6, 7, 8 hookers.
Absolutely. You know what you do is you license them up. You make them get a corporation. You take their blood. You
Of
get them
course.
legal. You make them work for the state. They're independent contractors. You know what I mean?
No working for the state. I don't like that part. I'm not a big government
It's all
guy.
regular
It
to the
fucking works
state.
for me.
Well, the reason why I say state, okay, let's say health department.
Right.
That's what I consider the
Keep
state.
them clean. Keep them regulated.
Their blood regulated.
Keep their fucking oil changed like you do in your fucking car.
Absolutely. And keep the ice packs in the freezer.
Keep some fresh windshield wipers, some fresh fucking rubber on the tires.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Keep that thing going. So basically, just keep them in line, put them in the database.
Keep them in line.
And keep them serviced.
Right.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
The only thing we're suing for is for more prostitution, more strippers.
Yeah, San Francisco's out of their mind. Well, I guess
Well,
there's
no
a lot of
shit.
gay people out there. The gay people are outweighing the straight people, so they don't really appreciate it, So I don't know. But
Listen,
if anything, listen, you
only
people
thing
out there in San Francisco, the guys that are putting in the lawsuit, you guys should put complaints that you're looking for more.
Yeah. The only
The
fucking
city doesn't have enough fucking freelancers out here walking around selling pussy.
Exactly. The only good thing about San Francisco is fucking Golden Boys Pizza.
Oh, my God.
Golden
yes,
Boys Pizza on Green Street and Gino and Carlos right next door.
Motherfucking right,
That's
buddy.
the only good thing about San Francisco.
100%. Little Italy. Shout out to Little Italy.
You ain't lying.
Who's hot? BYU's hot, Skip. 5-0 against the spread. Guys, grab your pen and a piece of paper. It's Golden Nugget time. Wake up.
BYU Cougars, the Mormon boys, have covered every game this year. Did you hear that? 5-0 on the Cougars.
Eastern Michigan, 5-0 against the spread.
Wow, who would have known? Who would have known that?
We are Marshall, 4-0 against the spread. Army, 4-0 against the spread. UNLV, running Rebels, 4-0 against the spread.
Wow.
Pittsburgh, 4-0 against the spread. Tennessee, 4-0 against the spread, guys.
Tennessee's good.
You want to add that up real quick there?
Good.
That's an
old-
insane 4, 8, 12, 16.
That's 10 and 16. That's 26. That's 30-0.
That's 30-0, guys.
If you bet
Could you
BYU,
imagine the first 6 weeks being
30.
30-0?
wow. BYU, Eastern Michigan, Marshall, Army, UNLV, Pitt, and Tennessee. Good old Rocket Top.
Rocket Talk, Tennessee.
Rocket Top. Listen, the Vols are good, brother.
Yeah, they are.
They're
Yes, they are. Speaking of Tennessee, in week 1, we said their head coach is the most profitable coach against the first half spread. You know what the result is, Big Skipper?
Yeah.
Tennessee's head coach is now 51-22 against the first half spread in his career and is a perfect 4-0 against the spread first half this season.
You know
he is a first half genius.
Yeah, you know what that means?
That means you get that money first half.
Very well prepared. Very well.
Yeah, they're ready to start the game
Ready
playing.
to fucking go.
It doesn't take a while to get going.
Ready to fucking go.
They're going to give it all they got, and then you might be able to wear them down and beat them. But I don't.
They don't need any Viagra. The dick's hard coming in.
Yeah, right off the bat. We're ready to roll, guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Versus the team showing up freshly nutted from the night before, a couple beers, hanging out, doing their thing.
No dried up jizz on that shit.
Yeah, no, not
Let's
at all.
go.
So who's not hot against the spread, guys? Grab your pen. Kent State, 0-5 against the spread.
How are they even a football team?
I'm not. What? Kansas,
Kent
0-5.
State, have they even scored a point this year? They
It's-
are fucking horrible.
They're terrible. Kent State, so you can fade. These are teams to fade, guys. Kent State, 0-5 against the spread. Kansas, 0-5 against the spread. Air Force, 0-4 against the spread. Wisconsin, 0-4 against the spread, which is probably the most disappointing out of all those.
Well, they lost their quarterback, and Wisconsin, I saw your Golden Nugget 2 shows back where Wisconsin doesn't cover when they come to the West Coast, which before now wasn't very often. But now with the realignment of the Big Ten and the Pac-12 teams coming in,
they don't know nothing about that West Side.
the U.S., when they went out to USC 2 weeks ago to play L.A., I had a little piece of that USC game. Got lucky at the end.
Yeah, you did.
What a big comeback by the Trojans.
We all did.
Yeah, Wisconsin, banged up, not too good on the road.
Here's a coaching nugget. Here are the 3 most profitable coaches in the month of October, which we're in right now, guys.
Yes, we are.
Mike Gundy, Oklahoma State, 46-25 against the spread, and 13-3 against the spread last 5 years.
Timeout. 13-3.
Against the spread in the last
Mike
5 years.
Gundy, as a head coach, 13-3 against the spread in the month of October, the last 5 years.
Brian Kelly, LSU,
Can't stand him.
43-23 against the spread. Hey,
Okay.
he's a hot coach in October.
It's all about the money.
Matt Campbell, Iowa. Yeah, that's probably when he gets paid. He probably gets a nice payment around there. Matt Campbell of Iowa State, 30-14 against the spread.
Wow.
There's some coaches that are hot in October. Some previews. Navy at Air Force. Line, Navy -10. A very low total of 35.5. Total opened up at 38.5, went down 3 points.
Takes a lot of money to drop a total in football during the week.
You know what they're
A
thinking?
lot of money.
They're thinking what are they thinking? A 21-14, 21-10 type game?
They got the game at 21-4. Basically, Navy a 10-point favorite. I mean, they got that game at 20-10, basically.
Navy can easily get that done.
Yeah.
Nugget, Service Academy games are 50-10 to the under since 2003. Service Academy games, military games, Air Force, Army, Navy.
So that's when they match up, like Navy and Army.
50-10
two
to
service
the under.
When two service academies meet up, Army, Navy, Air Force, Navy, and you got that situation this week. Navy at Air Force, 50-10 to the under.
You see why
in the last 21 years.
It's not a secret. Why you
Guys,
think the line went down 3 fucking
Where
points?
are you getting information like this? Nowhere. No wonder the line went from 38.5 to 35.
They're wondering why the line went down 3? Well, we just fucking told you. That's the reason.
50-10 to the under.
Here's a nugget. You got Utah State at Boise State. Shout out to my son Sean out there in Boise.
That's where he's going?
He's about to graduate in this year.
No fucking way.
Yeah. He went to West Tech
He's a
Academy for high
senior
school.
already?
He went to
In
West
college?
He skipped a year because he went to West Tech Academy in high school. Took a year of college credits, got 1 year done before he even showed up. He's graduating this year, going to law school.
What
Right
is
here at
going on
UNLV.
with my life, Stevens?
It is what it is.
Where
Hey,
has the time
you
gone?
know the family needs a good attorney, so give him about 3 more years and he's got our back. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Utah State at Boise. Boise minus 27.5, total 66.5. Here's the golden nugget. Boise, in this particular game, is 20-1 straight up and 17-3 against the spread versus Utah State since 1998.
Wow.
Boise State, 20-1 against Utah State, 17-3 against the spread since 1998.
Well, these are two completely opposite talent teams. I mean, and have been forever. I mean, Utah State Aggies? I mean, yeah, they just can't run with Boise State. It's a big number, 27 and a half.
Yeah, it is.
27 and a half.
It's not the game of the year to put all your money on it.
But 17-3 against the spread,
that's,
when they match up, that's a pretty good number. That's 85%. I'll do the fucking math for you. I'll do the math
I
for you.
already did in my head. I was like, you're thinking 80+% there.
Boise State has covered 85% of the time in the last 26 years when they play Utah State.
Yeah.
What more do you need to know?
Number 12, Old Miss at South Carolina. The line, Old Miss 9, total 53.5. Here's the golden nugget, guys. Since 2019, Lane Kiffin is 13-1 straight up and 10-3 against the spread as a road favorite.
Wow.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Iowa
Circle.
State.
I just circled it.
Yeah, you
Write
better.
that down
Yeah, and
circle it.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay?
And put a happy face next to it, 'cause that's what you're going to be when the game's over.
Yeah. Lane Kiffin, just for the record, is the coach of Old Miss.
Iowa.
-9.
Iowa playing Ohio State, -20. Like I said, be careful on the traps, guys. Results, everything this season, the Iowa Hawkeyes were 21-6 to the under in the last 3 seasons.
I believe
This
that.
season, Iowa is 4-0 to the over.
That's stunning.
No, it goes right back to what you say. You can't go off last year's power rankings, what you
No.
did last year. You can try that in the first game or so, but they've established 4-0 this season to the over.
Which is shocking. Iowa Hawkeyes have traditionally been the pounding ground.
21-6 in their last 27 to the under.
Game. I think fucking 80%, if not more, their games last year were fucking unders. They just couldn't score.
100%. No, they couldn't. Here's a golden nugget.
Great defense in Iowa, always.
Ohio State had won 89 straight games as a favorite of 20 or more points. Clemson -14.5 at Florida State. The Nugget, since 2003, Clemson is 8-0 straight up, 7-1 against the spread in road games after playing 3 or more consecutive games in a row.
At home.
At home.
So if they've had 3 home games in a row, Clemson, the first game they go out on the road, 7-1 against the spread. That's a 21-year stat.
I mean, is there anything else we can do for you guys? I mean, like I said, we're giving you information here where you can go make some money here today. But, guys, remember, just because we're giving you stats and trends, they're not necessarily the games that I'm betting 6 figures on.
Right.
The games that I post, the games that I bet 6 figures on, just so you know, if you go to my website, those are personal plays. Those are games that go to my guys that bet anywhere from $20,000 to $500,000 a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, just because these are stats and trends.
Games that look good on paper.
Stats and trends. Games that Steve bets, games that I bet, games that we give our clients are informational plays. Totally different story.
Big.
Just because a game looks good on paper, statistical-wise or trend-wise, does not mean you're going to collect.
No, they want them games you're spending that money on, getting some real-time information. Where's that sharp money at? Where's those line movements at?
If you haven't figured that out by now, I mean, especially this year in the NFL.
Then they will when we release the new Money Talks.
It doesn't
if you
matter.
don't know, you'll know, my homie. I guarantee you that.
It does not matter. Stats, trends.
One more fact.
Make no difference.
One more fact. We deal with the biggest sports bettors in the world.
For sure.
Nobody has even a comparison.
Nobody has bigger
At
players
any
than
given
you.
day, we have
That's
4
guaranteed.
clients in town betting 6 figures. And you know what, guys? Some of our clients are so filthy fucking rich, you guys would think, okay, he has $100,000. That means Steve gets $40,000 on commission for every game. Skip gets $40,000, 40% commission, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I deal with billionaires that they don't like to lose at anything they do in life. They don't like to lose in business. They don't like to lose on a foot race. And they don't like to lose betting sports. Some of them, it ain't even about the fucking money. It's about they just like to win. I mean,
most guys that have mad cash like that,
yeah.
they
want to brag.
It's not about the money
win.
at all.
It's not about
They want to brag to their friends. They want to
100%. You're in competition with your
It's
other
all
buddy.
about fucking winning. They don't give a fuck about the money.
Correct. So, we got 4 or 5 of those guys in town at any given fucking weekend. So, one thing about being a sports consultant is building a relationship with his clients. We can't go see everyone that we see, but we do make our time to go down there, look them face to face, hang out with them, have a little drink or whatever, sometimes dinner. But, guys, one thing about this industry that has made us so successful is, consistency. Year in and year out, winning games against the spread, using money management, using discipline. Mm-hmm. You can never have a successful season betting parlays all season long. It'll never fucking happen to you
you're gonna go
in a million years. At the end of the day, you're going bankrupt. You'll never make money betting the favorites in the overs. All the money is in underdog value, especially in baseball. What did we figure out? Hitting 60% in baseball is equivalent to hitting 75% with the underdog value?
Correct, yeah. You're getting a 10 to 14, 15% edge because of the value in the
So,
dog.
guys, understand this. Dealing with the biggest sports bettors in the world, there's also guys that we build into those guys. Let me give you the other side of the token. How many guys have you called in the very beginning that started out betting $500 a game that are now betting $20,000 a game due to bankroll money management, build them up and get them to the next level? So what I'm saying is we're not throwing or putting down guys that are betting 500 or 5,000 or 10,000.
Absolutely not.
You guys just need to understand that when you work with us, whether you're a smaller player or the biggest, guys betting 6 figures a game, we treat you all with the same respect. I'm treating the $1,000 guy with the same respect that I'm treating the $100,000 guy. Why? Because I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. If you don't win, I don't fucking win. Skip and I work on commission. We don't get paid unless you do. Plain and fucking simple. So best believe we're going to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Patience, money management, discipline, and the right information, and a little bit of guidance. That's all you take. That's the formula for success. That's the recipe for a Michelin dinner. Listen, give us a call. 877-220-6540. $99 will get you my best bet in Major League Baseball this weekend. And I'm throwing in my best bet in the NFL. $99. Steve, it's been fucking great. I had goosebumps walking in here.
Vice versa.
It's been a long fucking time.
It's about to be on.
It's good to see you. I'm glad to hear the fucking kids are great. Kelly's good. Life is good. Veronica, you good? Fucking life is good, my friend.
Life is, and I'm glad to see that you're good, man. You've been greatly missed the time that you were gone. I'm glad you had good time on vacation, living your life. That's one thing I've always respected about you. You're going to live your life no matter fucking what. You don't let society or any of the bullshit get in your way or what you're supposed to do. You live your life your way, and you get your results, which is phenomenal. And
That's it.
I applaud you for that, my brother.
You only got one, man. Live today like you're not going to be here tomorrow, brother.
You're motherfucking right. And guys, like I said, it's that time of the year where you have NFL, college football, Major League Baseball. The selection to choose from to make money is absolutely insane. If you haven't signed up, guys, 877-220-6540. Go to our Instagram and DM me. We have packages for all size shapes of sports bettors. Remember, guys, if you're not in the right place, the right frame of mind, you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you don't take no for an answer. Surround yourself with positive people, people that can help you go to the next level, not people that can bring you down. Mental health is a very big thing, and your mental health is more important than anything. Always, if you have nothing positive to say, don't say it. If you're around people that are negative, get them the fuck away from you.
Absolutely.
Guys, life is fucking good, just like Skip said, and we're going to make it even better this weekend by go tearing these bookies a new asshole.
Let's fucking go. It's the bookie killer.
Well, I want to give a shout out to the Big Skip. Want to give a shout out to VIP Sports, my entire crew. We're about to go make history again with Money Talks. Couldn't be more proud of my family, my company, everybody involved. And on behalf of VIP Sports and myself, let's go get that money. And remember one thing, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid.
Amen.
I'll see you in the winner's circle.
It must be the money talking.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat. I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb.